Hi, y'all. Today I'm going to be talking about a topic that I've been hearing about recently from several people regarding independent women or women that they perceive that prefer to stay single. Now, I should note that the people I've been hearing this from were adult males speaking about, in particular, adult females. While I'm talking, I'm not going to be using the word females. I'm going to say and use people in its place because I don't feel that sexual orientation matters. In addition, there are a lot of independent people out there who are in happy and healthy relationships. And they're with partners that embrace this about them. They love it and they, support them in every way possible. So this is a subject that actually resonates with me a little bit because I'm a very independent person. My sun sign is in Aquarius, so I am naturally independent by nature. And I think that most, if not all, Aquarians are. However, I know that there are things that happened in my life, experiences and things like that amplified this for me as well. So I can actually speak to this from personal experience. Now, most independent people had to learn how to do everything themselves without help from anyone at one point in their life or another. If you are alone and you're single, you do not have time to sit around feeling sorry for yourself because you just can't. There is no time, and no one is there to help you do things or help deal with things if you decide that you won't or you can't. No one will help take your kids to school or help you do your chores or your yard work. Now, generally, there are underlying reasons why people become independent or overly hyper-independent. Some independent people may have had a very difficult childhood where they may have been neglected and their needs just weren't met. So they learned how to fulfill their own needs themselves. Being overly independent is also noted to be a defense mechanism from constantly being let down by other people. And this is something that may also stem from childhood, but it can occur or reoccur at any stage of life. When independent people are in a relationship, whether romantic or platonic as friends, and these people abandon them when they are needed the most, it not only lets that person down, but it increases their inner strength and it reinforces the idea that the independent person or the person that they become as independent doesn't need anyone because no one is really there for them in the end anyway. Now, that is a negative mindset and it's unfortunate. And hopefully people can overcome that. But it may appear that independent people might not need anyone. And some people don't. But most of us, independent people, absolutely want the right people in our lives that will help us. We just won't settle on the wrong people. People looking in from the outside have no idea what independent people might have been through. And just to end this, here's a quote about being single. Being single isn't a status. It's a word to describe a person who is strong enough to enjoy life without depending on the wrong people. So to all the people who wonder why people in general, quote unquote, want to be independent or want to be single, it's not because they don't want to be in a relationship or have someone that loves them that will help them. They just are looking for the right person. And until they find this right person, they are strong enough inside to do whatever is necessary, as much on their own as possible. So if you have a friend or a loved one who is independent or single, no matter what they identify themselves as far as their sexual orientation, ask them if they might need some help. Because deep down, I'm sure that they would really like someone to help once in a while. Until next time, take care.